Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Super here, and I'm bringing you guys this video to talk a little bit about two characters that got affected by the patch. These are two characters that I do play. There was just so many changes, guys, that I could probably make a few videos of different characters and what affected them and how much better they are, how much worse they are. And actually, in my first initial video talking about the patch, I talked about like 6 different characters that I play and that somehow got affected in the patch, like Bone Shaper, Shinnok, you know, I cover, of course, he needed nerfing, and a bunch of others. So make sure you guys check out that video, and if you guys want me to cover more characters that I actually know how to play or that I'm learning how to play because of this new patch, let me know in the comment section, because characters like Melina, Raiden, stuff like that, I'm not going to cover because I don't play those characters. I'm not interested in learning them. But you know, characters that I do play or I want to play now, you know, I'll be more than happy to make these videos. So let's first talk about Kitana here, and then we'll go into Tremor. Katana, the combos that I'm showing you guys are after the second hotfix. So initially they made a patch, and then they put out 2 hotfixes to you know, clean it up a little bit. And one of the hotfixes in the first hotfix was damage scaling, damage nerfing to Katana, and they had gone extremely overboard with it. You know, bread and butter combos that I was doing, like the one that I believe I got 30 or 42%, the last one. This one, for example, right here, this one is going to do 46 here. This is after the second patch, and I'm completely fine with this one. But in the first hotfix that they put out, this combo actually did like 40% when before it did 50. And the second one that you guys are going to see me struggle a little bit getting here, used to do 56 initially, which was way too much, I do agree. Now it does 49, and in the first hotfix it did 42, which was a huge nerf, man. She got like a 9%, 10% nerf on all of her, you know, like bread and butter combos with the EX fans, you know, while characters like Predator or other characters that got damage nerfing, you know, only lost a couple percentage. So I'm happy that they brought Katana back. You know, she still does 42% mid-screen with her EX, you know, fan. So I'm really happy that first they nerfed her to hell as far as like damage, and then they brought her back. So I'm happy about that. But now let's move on here to Tremor, one of the old school ninjas, or sort of old school ninjas. And what you guys are seeing, look at this, look at that. You could actually combo those, because the big change for Tremor was that they increased the speed and the recovery of all of his special moves, which is crazy, because Tremor, in my opinion, was already an amazing character. And now that they gave him increase, you know, pretty much his moves come out faster and they recover a lot faster. So you're able to do this. Before, this move was useless, absolutely useless, because they came out so slow. But now you could actually even link these, you know, discs 5 times if you're fast enough, which is fucking ridiculous. They did take away 2 things of his that were actually, you know, pretty good, which were 2 mids. They actually made them a high. I think it was his front kick and back punch. The back punch, I'll start doing like some combos here in a bit. That's like his main combo starter, and it used to be a mid. So a lot of times you would do forward 1-2, which leaves you +1 on block, and then you do his you know, combo starter that used to be a mid, and that was like sort of a frame trap. You know, if someone tried to press buttons, they were gonna get caught in the combo. So that actually hits high now, which I think is it's pretty good. But man, the speed in which they gave him to do his special moves is actually pretty crazy. I'm probably gonna pick Tremor back up again. I think Crystalline, or Crystalline, whatever you want to call it, is still his strongest variation. Then it's Aftershock, then Metallic. But Metallic is nothing to look down upon now, because whenever you have the gold skin, the little projectiles come out a lot faster, and you could go you could throw it up, you could throw it mid, and you could throw it low, and they come out really fast. So you know, the golden skin is actually really good for zoning now, which was what they had intended to be in the first place. And the second thing, like the biggest buff in my opinion, is that this thing that I'm doing here, since they universally increase the speed of his attacks, is now 9 frames. So he actually gets a armored launcher that is actually reliable. So now it's definitely going to be a lot harder to actually armor break this move. Your attack has to come out really fast, or 2 attacks have to come out really fast to armor break this move. It's a launcher that leads to 28%, and if you have another bar, you could do the EX ground pound for an extra 13 unbreakable, you know, untechable damage, which is crazy. Like, Tremor right now is an absolutely good character. I wouldn't say he's overpowered at all. Like, he's just a really good character. Something else that they gave him is actually a safe, you know, this punch right here used to be a lot more negative on block. I think it used to be like minus 14, something like that, or minus 11. Now it's minus 7, and they actually took off, or took out the string, or the gap that this string had. The forward 1-2-1 actually had a gap if you tried to do his punch, and now it doesn't. So it's an absolute block string. You can do nothing about it, and it's safe. So pretty crazy, man. Tremor got a lot of buffs, and yeah, I think he just feels a lot faster. He doesn't feel like you know, like a slow ass character. So I think I'm definitely gonna pick him up again. One of the biggest reasons is I didn't have fun initially when I was playing him, just because he did feel so slow and all his moves were really slow. So now that his moves got sped up again, you know, I'm definitely gonna play him. I think he's a fan favorite. A lot of people enjoy watching some Tremor, and yeah, so I'm definitely gonna pick him up again. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the little coverage of the patch for Kitana and Tremor. I think I'm gonna do a Sun God Kodokan one next, because that is a character that is a lot of fun to play, and he got a huge amount of buffs. You know, just Kodokan in general got a huge amount of buffs. And yeah, so I'll probably cover him. I'll cover Jax, you know, the fixing of his hitbox on certain moves that makes it actually easier to combo, and he's not extremely fucking hard to play. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video, and I will see you guys next time.